All right, the show without a name, episode 5, mosquito and duck pond episode. Tentative name, What's the Buzz?
You can't just give a name to a show without running it by people.
Well, I made an executive decision.
Oh my gosh.
So...
Okay, well. We're doing this again. We're back in our home studio. Hi, it's me again. Got Sam, of course. The lovely co-host.
My co-host.
Yeah, that always deals with me. And we have a new guest. We have somebody new.
Hey.
Who is this?
I'm Lisa Wube. I'm the director of Parks and Rec, and I've heard about your show. I'm so excited to be here.
We're glad to have you.
Excited to have you.
Thanks.
Brand new Parks and Rec director.
Yes.
Like how fresh?
Like super fresh. A little over 100 days now.
Oh,
yes.
You're keeping days.
I
was waiting for like
cool.
months, but like I love the day thing because like at school you have 100 days.
Yes.
Why didn't you make like a little Cheerio?
Get for 100 pieces of popcorn or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I think that's cool, right?
Yeah.
I'll have to think
100
of that.
ducks on the duck pond.
There you go.
Maybe something to segue into the next segment. No, but we don't want to go there yet. We're not going to tease you with what we're going to talk about yet because we want to know more about you.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit more about Lisa.
Well, I'm excited to be in Victoria. Like you said, it's been a little over 100 days here. Excited to be with the team. I love outdoors. I love eating. I love running. I have a son. I just actually dropped him off this past weekend. So I was a little teary, but he's a sophomore.
College?
Yeah, he's in college. So he's a sophomore, doing well. Lots of friends. So for me, I'm a mom. And I love my job. I think Parks and Rec is the best job you can ever have. It's so fun.
Other than communications.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. No, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, you're perfect then. Obviously, you love the outdoors. I don't know if eating has anything to do with Parks and Rec, but we'll take it. We'll add it, right? Because it's South Texas. I mean, we just had a discussion about breakfast tacos.
Yeah.
I mean, I had mine just a while ago, 30 minutes ago.
So you've been with us for kind of a short time, and you came here kind of on the tail end of a project that has been very much at the top of people's minds over the past few years, certainly the time that I've worked here, and that is the duck pond. And I love the fact that it has something a little bit for everybody. Like if you want to go fishing, you can go out there, or if you just want to go out and sit by the pond or go with your family and your kids and you know watch the ducks. We do have some problems I heard with people feeding the ducks things that are not good for them. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. No bread. No bread. Not
good for them.
No, it's not good for them.
There's no bread in nature.
We definitely do not want that. It's not good for the ducks. So corn, rice, lettuce, grapes, oats, things like that, super healthy, are very good for the ducks. So just encourage you to go out there.
And
they're
cut
very
grapes
friendly.
like you would for a baby?
Absolutely.
That's what makes me laugh the most is like, I was like, wait, cut grapes? It's like literally like I'm feeding my toddler at this point.
Yeah.
It's like pretty much anything I would feed my toddler, I could feed a duck then.
Yeah, that's
Kind of.
true.
My toddler eats stuff off the floor too.
Yeah, but if you don't want to do that again, you can get rice, lettuce, and those kind of foods. And there's actually a sign out at the duck pond that has all of this information on it. So
yeah, look at the sign.
look at the sign.
Yes, please.
Don't just take bread. I know that's like the usual, right? I don't know, like what started that.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody brought a bag of bread.
I think people just have it in their pantry and it's going bad and it's like, oh, you go feed the ducks, seem like don't want it to go to waste, but it can unfortunately cause harm to them.
Absolutely.
So we want to be careful.
You don't see
about
people
that.
taking milk out to them though.
Yeah, well, I mean that's for mammals.
Plenty of things to do when you go to the duck pond. I actually have enjoyed the duck pond, how it looks now than what it did, and the gazebo, adding that feature over there.
And just the space that there is
The space
out there
is
now
awesome,
with everything.
Families walking. I mean, it's always packed.
Yeah.
Families are walking around. Sorry, excuse me, I had to burp.
That being said, there's still some things that are kind of getting under control and finding our feet out there. Like there were some signs out there that alluded to some pondweed control that's going on. There might be some overgrowth of that. Can you talk a little bit about that and how that's coming along?
It's pretty standard with our pond maintenance every year. We add nutrients. And so we go through this process. The pond needs love in terms of making sure that the excess from the sun bringing heat to the water will create some of those algae blooms and things of that sort. So most people think that the pond should look like a swimming pool of sorts, right? Well, that's not necessarily
It's not
the
a
case.
swimming pool.
It is not a swimming pool.
Don't swimming in the no.
No waiting. But we want to make sure that, you know, we continue to work with a lot of the groups to help kind of neutralize and stabilize the pond itself. So it is a pretty feature, but it should have that bluish green color to it. It's a kind of serene feel when you walk around the pond. And the ducks, they absolutely love it, you know, and there's other types of animals that are in there as well.
Yeah. A full ecosystem down there going on.
Heck
Just
yeah.
everything. That's cool though. But the algae is nothing to worry about.
Do not
Pond
fear.
weed control, all that.
Right.
Do not fear. It happens. It's
It
natural.
Mhm.
You're not supposed to swim in it anyway, so
No.
I mean, why?
Yeah.
We also have other guests, uninvited guests that appear sometimes because it's nature, and it's one of those things that they're annoying, they're tiny, blood sucking.
Oh, we're not talking about children. Okay.
No.
Got it.
But we're talking about mosquitoes. Obviously,
Yeah.
with the good sometimes comes the bad outside. We're talking about mosquitoes.
Yes.
Lisa, would you like to?
I'm already ahead of you.
Wow.
Are we gonna do the full conversation in this? Because
Oh yeah.
I
Oh, wait
would-
a minute. I was nice enough to bring another one just so you won't feel left out. Which one of you would like to?
I want to see him put it on over his hat.
looks like a lantern, like the
Is this part of our? I've read our integrated mosquito protection plan, and I don't remember the distribution of hats being a part of it.
That's like some Smokey the Bear type of stuff going on here.
What is
How do you
this
gotta
over,
put this-
over your face?
I can't tell. I don't know.
It's a
Is that like a
string.
chin strap?
Oh, it is a chin strap. Stay strapped in, boys. We're going crazy.
Lisa, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's been going on? The city, I know, has been spraying for mosquitoes, and it is a seasonal thing, right? Where
That's
there's
correct.
mosquitoes going on, and we're coming to the tail end of that mosquito season now, aren't we?
Yes, so our city sprays, it varies when we spray.
Mhm.
We have a northern section and we have a southern section that we spray. And it is targeted spraying. So many times our team, they go out in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning to be exact, and they start to spray in our neighborhoods. And what's so really cool about this is that we get a lot of feedback from the public and our residents here that tell us, hey, I'm experiencing this or that. And our staff has been readily available to talk to them about some of the things they're doing at their home, what we can do to help, and then give them a schedule when we'll come out there as well.
There are still other things, though, that as a resident you need to do to help with it, because the spray only goes so far, right?
That's true.
It's a great method,
Mm-hmm.
but also maintaining your yard, maintaining around your house
Yes.
is another key part.
We also offer free mosquito ducks, which is just so cool. They can come to our office, they can tell us about their situation, because ultimately at the end of the day, we want to be able to enjoy our barbecues, our families, and not be, annoyed by these pesky mosquitoes.
Having a full-up barbecue with this on, I mean, hey, if the mosquitoes are that bad, I mean, yeah.
We've seen a lot.
Pour out standing water, cut
Please.
your grass,
Yes.
use the dunks.
Use the dunks. Use
The dunk, if we don't...
For if you can't pour it out. Like,
Well,
you
yeah,
can't pour out a
if-
puddle.
Yeah. Or I guess a bird bath. Well, even that you can still pour out, right? Or you want to clean that out?
Yeah.
Well, I know you want to have a bird bath so the birds can bathe. You don't want stinky birds, but poured out, but just changing out the water from time to time.
Yeah, and old tires, that is such a trigger for the mosquitoes. They gravitate to those types of areas. Again, just standing water. So just a deep, cleaning of your gutters, things like that. And again, we have a lot of information at our parks office. If you just want to stop by and talk to us, we're here to help.
Yeah, you can take it off. I don't think we have any
Okay.
mosquitoes in here.
I hear
But-
George buzzing in the background. Well, I don't even know how this got on me first. I can't even get it off.
That's
I
awesome.
There we go.
So let's say that somebody is using those tools that they should be using, poured out all their standing water, they've got their grass cut short, they're doing everything right, and they still are having a problem with mosquitoes. How would they report that?
So they need to actually report to the parks office, and they also can use our Victoria 311. They can actually go to that website and they can fill out a form, and that actually gets communicated right back to us. Again, we map it, we start to see those trends, we will call them back, talk about their situation, and just have the conversation about what's happening at your home. We don't want them to be afraid of these mosquitoes. We want to go ahead and tackle it.
What if somebody doesn't live in city limits?
Oh, yeah.
So the health department is a good resource for those residents. The county works hand in hand with the city of Victoria, and so we do our part here in the city and they do their part as well. So we're in constant communication about when we're going out to spray. They're aware of our traffic patterns and all of that. So it's a partnership.
I like that. Well, anything else happening that you can share with us in Parks and Rec other than the bad news of mosquitoes? Like, let's get some good news now.
We have our Halloween event. We will have a haunted house.
Wow.
And that will be at the community center, as well as the Christmas parade that's coming up in December on the 7th. And that's really excited.
It's going to be a big one.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Because we're in bicentennial year right now. So, I mean, they want to do that one big.
Yes.
We did post about this on Facebook recently and had a very positive reaction to it. The Brownson Park improvements.
Yes. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than a playground unit that's brand new in a neighborhood. That brings the community together, brings all the kids together, and we're excited. This project should be done in a few weeks. Looking forward to it. Please stop by. The construction process sometimes is just as exciting. We want it to be not only about the end product, but see the hard work that the teams are putting in to make this just awesome for everyone. So Bronson Park, and then we have a few more along the way. So we are working hard to get through these projects so the city of Victoria can enjoy them.
And if you want to keep up with everything that is going on in Lisa's department, make sure that you are following them on Facebook. It's Victoria Parks and Recreation. And if you want to keep up with projects, activities, any kind of exciting news that's going on at the city, make sure that you hop on over to victoriatx.gov/newsroom.
Thanks for being on the show.
I'm glad to be here.
We had fun. I mean, this was, definitely like off the script at times. But
that's for sure.
We still had a good time.
Yes.
That's all we're here for. We got a lot of information. We put mosquito hats on.
I know.
Successfully.
My team will be so proud of me for wearing this hat. They put a post-it note that said, "For your next outdoor adventure." What a cool gift.
Well, this was an adventure for sure, this show.
Yes.
And we finally arrived to the end.
Yeah.
We laughed, we cried.
We wore mosquito hats. But we covered it all. Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thanks,
All
Sam.
right.
Thank you, AJ.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
That was my weird way of trying to get
Thank you.
Thank you, George.
Thank you.
Thank you, George.
Thank you, George.
Thank you, Alvessa, for stopping by earlier. Thank you. I'm just gonna start giving
Joel
out
for
shout-outs.
interrupting us earlier.
We're gonna keep going down until you stop us. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Ashley Shriebel. Catch us next time.
What?
Bye.
Bye.